Whatever you do, make sure you visit AshKickin.com for your home fragrance, health, and beauty needs. Quality products at a great price.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it was just reported today, surprise, surprise, Manny Pacquiao will be facing Jeff Horn in Australia July 2nd, according to Manny Pacquiao's advisor, Michael Kantz. Let me just start by saying this. Boy, ain't it good to be on that hope list. Ain't it good to have hope insurance? Don't you guys find it kind of ironic that when Manny Pacquiao faces Jeff Horn, you have all these fans saying he could face whoever he wants. He's already a legend. He's already done everything in the sport of boxing. He can face whoever he wants. But when Floyd Mayweather talks about fighting against Conor McGregor, now all of a sudden, oh, you're hurting the sport. Oh, it's the worst thing you could do to the sport. How could you fight someone like this? After it was Floyd Mayweather who already finished in first place, and he is already considered the #1 fighter in this era. Even by organizations like ESPN, who hates Floyd Mayweather's guts, they even have Floyd Mayweather listed as the greatest fighter in the last 25 years, #1. So once you reach that status, it gets no better than that. Now, we all know that if Manny Pacquiao was fighting Conor McGregor, we all know that no one would be saying Manny Pacquiao has hurt the sport of boxing. This is horrible. You know, this is criminal what Manny Pacquiao is attempting to do. And the fact that Manny Pacquiao has elected to fight Jeff Horn is proof of that. Something else I want to clear up too. You know, a lot of media outlets, they're trying to mislead fans to believe that Bob Arum pushed this fight on Manny Pacquiao. That's not true at all, because I know from very, very close sources, and not only close sources, but we've even heard Freddie Roach say it, you know, to the public in interviews, that Bob Arum, he wanted Manny Pacquiao to fight against Terrence Crawford. But these media outlets, because they have a personal agenda to try to protect Manny Pacquiao, or at least some of these media outlets, they're not going to let the public know that, because of course they would rather make it seem like Pacquiao was just forced to take this opponent, as opposed to him turning down the Terrence Crawford fight. Bob Arum, he tried to make that Terrence Crawford fight for Manny Pacquiao's last 2 fights. And by the way, the background noise you guys hear, I'm out and about doing this video on my phone. So anyway, that's what it is. Manny Pacquiao, they were trying to force Bob Arum, top rank, they were trying to force Manny Pacquiao to take that Terrence Crawford fight, at least for his last 2 fights. He was supposed to fight Terrence Crawford if it was up to Bob Arum. They turned down that fight and they decided to fight Jeff Horn. And once again, now because you know, he has hope insurance, everyone is saying, hey, he can do whatever he wants to do. He can fight whoever he wants to do. But apparently when you on a coincidental list, like Floyd Mayweather is, you can't do whatever you want to at age 40. As if there are other legends in the sport of boxing that was fighting tough, great competition at age 40. Anyway, so that's pretty much what it is with that news. It'll really be interesting if they put this fight on pay-per-view. While we didn't have fights like Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia, we have fights like Kovalev or Ward versus Kovalev, which that fight will be on pay-per-view, but the Thurman-Garcia fight was for free. Even Terrence Crawford versus Felix Diaz on HBO. And all these other great fights that we have this year. We have a lot of great fights this year. Real significant fights where the best are fighting the best. Manny Pacquiao is fighting Jeff Horn in Australia, and the fight probably will be on pay-per-view. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If this fight was on free TV, I would have no complaints about this fight. But we know right now that most likely this fight is going to be on pay-per-view. And honestly, if it is going to be on pay-per-view, that's a bad business move. That's a horrible business move. Because no one is going to pay for this fight. No one is going to pay for this fight. Speaking of no one paying for this fight, since people keep saying that Mayweather versus Conor McGregor is so horrible for the sport of boxing, let's see how many people tune in to watch Mayweather versus Conor versus how many people tune in to watch Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. Let's just see, because as we always say, men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
And then you got Errol
He's
Spence,
in the middleweight division now,
Kell
where you
Brook,
have
who
some
just had
really
Keith
good
Thurman,
talent there.
who just fought
I mean,
Danny
it used to
Garcia.
be a
Then we're probably
dry-ass
going to get the
desert
winner
until
of
all
Errol
of a
Spence,
sudden,
Kell Brook,
Danny
and then
Jacobs
Angulo, he
popped
goes
up
on to
and
say
arguably
Keith
beat
Thurman. He doesn't
Golovkin,
understand
beat
why
Jamal
Jamal
Charlo,
hired him as a
next
sparring
year.
partner.